The opioid epidemic is the largest public health crisis in our country, with 1 in 4 Americans being close to someone who is addicted to these drugs. Since 1999, opioid-related deaths in North Carolina have increased by 800%, leaving nearly 2,000 opportunity-filled futures tragically lost. For the many North Carolinians struggling with addiction, finding hope can be difficult.
I would be so overcome with guilt and shame and whatever that I would begin just praying that I would just not survive. So it's really a matter of praying to live part of the time and praying to die part of the time. Praying that I won't die as a result of a drug overdose, and then praying not to continue to live because I didn't want to live this way. Ultimately, house goes into foreclosure, cars are repossessed. We owned our own business. We lost our business as a result of it, and so it was pretty horrific.
It is horrible. We get people from all over the place, and we hear about people dying all the time. We hear about that. It's a strong pull. It pulls us back out there because we don't feel like we can know any different. We don't feel like we can do any different. When my son was he was in the 5th grade, and he wrote a paper about what I want to be when I grow up. And he said, I want to have a place for people like my mama to go to and get the help that they need.
When you feel like you don't have anybody, you're stuck in this continuous cycle that you don't know how to break. And so if you really don't have that support system, you don't know where to go. Everything you end up putting yourself through, unintentionally, it ripples out to the family, and looking back at it, that's a hard thing.
My husband and I have 4 children. We've had 3 children in and out of addiction. We lived in a very small town in Ohio, Mount Vernon, Ohio. It's riddled with drug and alcohol addiction, and my husband and I were really clueless. Our oldest daughter got involved in drugs and introduced it to her siblings, and it just spread like cancer in our family. Not only is the person that's in addiction going through addiction, but the whole family's going through addiction. And it doesn't affect just the addict, it affects everyone that loves them and cares about them. It made me sick. I was sick along with my daughter.
I didn't go around my family because I didn't want to have to lie to them. They already knew, but I still didn't want to. I was so ashamed.